Here we are in Wimbledon with my old friend, colleague and Hall of Famer Steve Flink, and we have to talk about this great five-set match between Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic. Who won it?
Well, the first thing I want to say to the viewers is you and I had some interesting exchanges during that match, because I think you were quite encouraged after two sets that perhaps Jannik Sinner might be about to record the biggest win of his life.
Of course, and it would have been, I tell you, probably the biggest Italian win in Wimbledon ever, because if Berrettini made the final, but he didn't beat anybody of the stature of Novak Djokovic.
True. Yeah, no, what happened, as you know, Ubaldo, was that in the first set, Djokovic led 4-1. It looked like he was on his way to winning that set comfortably. Had a break point for 5-1, and the next thing you know, he's lost the set 7-5. And then Sinner played a brilliant and very competent, high-caliber second set. Won at 6-2, broke Djokovic twice, who looked as if he was a little lost out there. Didn't have much timing off the ground, wasn't serving well, and Sinner was knocking the cover off the ball and hardly missing.
Yeah, and you know, I thought it was two matches in one.
Yes.
Because the first, but they never really played well at the same time. I mean, Djokovic was not at his best in the first two sets, but maybe the first 4 or 5 games.
Yes.
But then he came back. He served beautifully from the third set on.
His serving was superb.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
While Sinner wasn't anymore the same. Djokovic gave Steve an answer to that. He said maybe Sinner didn't have anything to lose for the first two sets.
Yes.
And then he started to think that he had something to lose.
He said he had
he said
he said he actually had a lot to lose when he was 2 sets up, and he was right. Now, it is unlike Djokovic, we should add, that if normally when he gets off to these excellent starts, as he has the whole tournament, and he goes up 3-11, 4-1, you don't win that set from him. So I think it really carried over psychologically into the second, and Sinner pounced and began to play very freely and hardly missing. And so you thought he was in pretty good shape. And Djokovic, as he said, went to the locker room, had a little talk with himself during the bathroom break. And then from that point,
which he does quite often.
Which he does often and quite successfully. And he really was first rate the last 3 sets in every facet. His returning also got much better. His footwork was much better. He got down into that so-called lockdown mode where he doesn't miss.
And then you know, it was his 7th match, won coming back from 2 sets to love. So I mean, a great performance by him.
And 37 and 10 overall 5-set matches too. So it's a great 5-set record.
Yeah, and then you know, I spoke with some of this team, and they said that they thought the one with Sinner was a sort of semi-final, because they thought Sinner was more dangerous for Djokovic than it would have been Goffin or Norrie, and now we know that it's Norrie, the one who will play Djokovic next round in the semis. Norrie won 7-5 in the 5th. He was down 2 sets to 1 against Goffin. And then it's Norrie. I mean, the British are very happy, even if he was born in Johannesburg and raised up in New Zealand.
We don't talk about that. No, he was worthy, Ubaldo. He's had such a good last couple of years, and I think on balance he's a better player than Goffin, who's been resurgent lately. But I think it's better for the tournament that Norrie goes through to play Djokovic. I think Djokovic this time will win comfortably. Unlike today, I think it'll be a safer passage for him. But it's good for the tournament. The crowd will be excited to see this left-handed Norrie going up against Novak Djokovic.
Okay, Steve, and now what do you expect tomorrow? Nadal versus Fritz. They are 1-1 in the head-to-head. Nadal had won easily in Acapulco, but in Indian Wells there was that strange match, no?
Strange match, because Nadal had already been having problems with his feet at Indian Wells, and then he hurt his rib in the semifinal against Alcaraz, played Fritz in the final and was in clear pain, lost it in straight sets. I think he wants his revenge. I think he'll get his revenge, but not terribly easy. I think hard-fought 4-set match, but Nadal the winner. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think even 3, to be honest.
Okay.
I think,
You won't can't you give Fritz 1 set?
No, well, it's true that he hasn't lost a set, I think,
Yeah,
until now.
true.
So,
Yeah.
so I must say he's for sure in great shape.
But seriously, on the grass, I do think with his serve and his forehand, you know, and the level of play that he's attained the whole tournament, that he is very capable of taking a set from Rafa. I just don't see how he can go beyond that.
Okay, we haven't been through gentlemen. We have to talk about the ladies last instead of the ladies first.
Okay.
And, well, we do have Jabeur who beat Butskova, and that was easy, even if I didn't expect she would have lost the first set.
Yes.
3-6, 6-1, 6-1.
Yeah.
But what about Maria, who is number 76 in the world, and she beat Niemeyer, who is number 97, and that was battles 4-6, 6-2, 7-5.
And shocking that those players ranked that low would be meeting in a quarterfinal match. But Jabeur winning, I'm very happy about. Number 3 seed. She's had a great year. A lot of, even coming into the tournament, we all thought if Swiatek didn't win it, maybe it would be her. And now she's in a position to do it. 2 matches away.
Yeah, and then, okay, we have to announce what will be the quarters of finals tomorrow. Tomljanovic, number 45, against Rybakina, number 21. Halep, number 19, against Anisimova, number 25. And this second match, I think, I mean, is probably the best one.
It's a beauty because you have the great percentage play of Halep, who's upped her level of aggression and is playing some excellent tennis throughout this tournament. And then you have Anisimova, who has one of the best returns in the game, very aggressive off the ground. She will pressure Halep from the baseline a lot, and Halep's going to have to be very solid in counterattacking. I think we could well get a very close 3-set match there. I like Halep to win it, but I think it's going 3.
Okay, and I will make pressure on you this time because I want to tell you that you have to be very solid and come back tomorrow. Bye-bye to all of you here, myself with Steve Flink, my old friend, colleague, and Hall of Famer.